I've got no set time where I'm going. Oh, here's for as long as I want to. Wish I had gloves. I would go to the bakery right now. I do have money, but I don't think any of their pastries would really count as a breakfast. What would I give to be working this early in the morning? Or maybe I wouldn't want to, huh? Mornings have always been an interesting thing. What's likely going to happen is my ride will be done before the sun even comes up. So nothing but darkness. Darkness and myself. I'm beginning to warm up. My core is beginning to feel better about the cold. Beginning to compensate. These are the times where I want to just run all the stop signs because there's no point in stopping for them. There's nobody here. Not like I'm gonna do that, but you know. Should turn green for me. Seems to automatically just go to green when nobody's there. Yeah. Riding no hands, and I'm at the stop. A lot of places are open, actually. Morning joggers. All right. Like I said, I have money, but I don't think I really want to go to breakfast or anything like that. There's a sense of, what is it, sullenness, loneliness? Those are probably two different words, but it's just like usually I wait for the sun, but I know there's not going to be a sun. So I'm just riding out here on a whim, yet I'm probably not going to find any warmth. And not just, I'm not just talking about the cold, I'm talking about relaxation. It's chilly, definitely not comfortable. But it is a change, and it is eye-opening, of course, whenever I pull these rides off. I couldn't sleep, so, you know, wake up at 4 and all that. It's like about 5:30 in the morning right now. It'd be kind of cool if I had some place to be. Let's see if we can make it. Probably. Yep. think it's like a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Either way, all this is gonna be packed with kids eventually. You know, a bunch of me would definitely prefer to be around loads of people, at least so that I can be distracted from my own energy, if that makes sense. Being surrounded by darkness and only listening to yourself can get a little bit difficult to endure. But that's mainly when you're not doing anything. I'm not talking about right now. Usually talking about if you're sitting in bed. These rides do help though. Like I said before, there is going to be no warmth until I get home. Maybe then I'll make breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast. Or I try to usually before I take my rides, but that's more towards in the noon. Looks like an eighth of the moon is showing, you know, like an eighth of it is glowing. I doubt the GoPro could see. I could try to show you. Maybe at the stop I'll like raise the camera, maybe you can see it. It's pretty. See, you see the moon? Raise the bike up. Geez, that light's pretty crazy. You see it? Pretty cool. Maybe you can see it. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we're nearing Halloween. I don't even know what the day is. I never really carry a watch, or I never really even know my dates. I hardly even need to be anywhere most of the days. Going no hands. No one around. Now hands. Oh. Yeah, I'm not probably wanting to be out for that long. I definitely am not going in towards the bike path area. Gets a little bit too dark there. Though I'm pretty sure I can handle it. It's just you know, no thanks on my part. What I'm probably gonna do is just run down Main Street. All the lights, if I go down it at an eastern or a western angle, will all be green by default. You know, unless there's people waiting to go or cars. We've got people. Let's see, I'll turn where these people went. Good morning. Good morning, my friends. How's everyone doing from Past Life Pro Cody Cycling? Yeah. So dark. You guys can probably barely see anything. What would I give if all this was live? I don't even know how I would deal with that. I still gotta go and set this camera up with some more batteries and a larger micro SD card. I can only record for like about an hour before it runs out of space. I think the battery runs out in like 2 hours. Maybe, I'd have to check. Whatever it is, it needs more time. No one there? It's just so eerie here. It's not scary or anything like that. Just, you know, a bit lonely, but in a sense, indirectly comfortable, if that's the right way to put it. Indirectly is the big one. I usually go by here in the day, always having some little kids to turn my attention towards the positive. But now I only have to listen to myself. Talk forever. I don't know if you saw those lights on my left, but those were bright, like very nice lights. Looked like I was staring at my headlight. Actually, maybe they aren't that bright. I use medium mode on this front light, probably like 600 lumens or something, 500. Either way, it works well. It goes for 3 hours at this mode. I could use high or very high, but those ones, first one goes at like, you know, high is probably like an hour and something. Very high, definitely not that long. There's like no one out at these streets, which is good. You very rarely find homeless people here. There's too many cops in this place, which kind of does help in our favor. Most of them just go to Salida or Modesto. Manteca's pretty far away. Got a bunch of orchards between that. I'm pretty warmed up, but I'm itching to get back at home. Either way, I hardly ever do these rides, so it's great to have you guys along. You get to basically see the early birds. I myself, I wish I could be an early bird, you know. I love the mornings. Sometimes I just sleep through them because I have nothing really else to do, but, you know. It would be kind of cool to have something that I do. Of course, it would be awesome if I actually cared about doing what I do, but you know, yeah. Just something out of the ordinary is always fun. Cycling instead of riding a car. Doing my job hours at 9 p.m. plus. Or early in the morning, I don't know. Something different. Always seems to make me more excited. Seems to carry the more exciting approach, I guess, like I can apply more authenticity to myself, I guess. Maybe humorize a little bit more. Like, hey, you work 9 to 5, I work 12 to 6. I don't know, something like that. I doubt they even have restaurants open that long or whatever I'd be working. Just thoughts, just thoughts. We're gonna turn with this car. I think I benefit a lot by getting something for my ears. They aren't hurting, it's not that cold, but I can feel the effects of the cold. It's not that bad though. Nobody's here. Well, except for those guys working at My Garden Cafe. Everything early morning always interests me a lot more. Just turns me on to the idea of something better, something more exciting than the normal. And that's why I kind of took up cycling. It's different, and I really enjoy it. So when people hear I don't use a car or I just cycle everywhere, it turns a, you know, new eye, I guess. Let's see if this thing will know that I'm here. Hasn't failed me before, so we'll see. No cars are going to be coming, so let's see if it knows that I'm here. Do 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 do. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe that car is doing it. That should help me out, I think. Never mind, I got cars. They're gonna help me. Let's see. Well, it gave me my arrow. Just it took a while. I wonder if that's normal. Rippin' Cafe. I could go there, but yeah. A lot of me doesn't like to spend money. I'd rather just skip all this and just get home. Cafeteria is ready. Lights are on. There's just an ambience that I just absolutely love in the mornings and in the actually not really the nights, but definitely the mornings. Just gives me something new. I bet you guys can understand. I love my ambience. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna go over the overpass like normal. As cold as these rides generally are, in temperature and in heart, it's always worth taking them when you get the chance. It's just a totally different experience. I usually take water here, but there's no cars. When in doubt, just wave them on. They're usually appreciative of that anyway. It's probably Route 6 or something. And the sun is not up yet. It's supposed to arrive, sun's supposed to touch the horizon at around 7:40. That's what Google told me. So I am way early. Well, thank you guys for joining me on my ride. It's always better when I get to talk to you guys. Talk to your future comments, of course.